Welcome to The Explainer, where we turn complex research into clear, actionable insights. Today, we are building the ultimate guide to prompting large language models.
So get this. Did you know there are over 1,600 academic papers just on prompt engineering? That is an incredible amount of research, all focused on how we talk to AI.
And with all those papers come countless techniques. We're talking chains, trees, self-criticism, all kinds of shots. It's really no wonder the world of prompting can feel like a totally chaotic maze.
But today, we've got that map. We're using the Prompt Report, which is this incredible, definitive guide built from thousands of those research papers. It's going to help us cut through all the noise and find what really, truly matters.
Okay, let's dive right in. We're going to start with the fundamentals, and we're going to bust a very common myth right off the bat.
This is what's known as role prompting. And you see it everywhere, right? Prompts that start with, "You are an expert physicist," or "Act as a world-class copywriter." But does it actually make the model any better? Well, the research shows a really clear split. If you want to change the AI's personality, make it talk like a pirate or something, role prompting works perfectly. But for accuracy in tasks like logic or math, the report found it has almost no effect on modern models.
In fact, one study highlighted in the report took this to the absolute extreme. They created a genius prompt and an idiot prompt, and then tested them on thousands of math problems. And the result? The prompt that told the model it was terrible at math actually performed better. It seems that when it comes to accuracy, flattery will get you nowhere.
So this tells us we should probably move past the myths and focus on what's been proven to work. And for improving accuracy, one of the most reliable techniques out there is few-shot prompting. Now, mastering this really just comes down to three key principles. First, the order matters. The sequence of your examples can literally be the difference between success and failure. Second, you have to format consistently, using simple structures the model can easily recognize. And finally, always remember that quality beats quantity. A few great examples are way better than a dozen mediocre ones.
Okay, so once you've got that solid foundation, it's time to level up. And we do that by guiding the model's reasoning process, basically making it think more deliberately. You have almost certainly seen this famous phrase. It's the simple but incredibly powerful core of a technique we call chain of thought prompting. To put it simply, instead of just demanding a final answer, you ask the model to show its work. This really helps it break down complex problems into smaller, more manageable pieces. And here's the thing, even the most advanced models out there benefit from this. Why? Because it stops them from taking mental shortcuts and skipping crucial steps in their reasoning. It's just a simple instruction that leads to way more robust and reliable answers.
So, manually crafting the perfect prompt for every single task is, well, it's time-consuming. But what if you didn't have to? Let's take a look at the future of prompting, which is all about automation and defense.
This quote from the report's lead author really just says it all. Frameworks like DSPy can now automatically test and optimize prompts, and they often outperform hours of manual human effort in just a few minutes. And this is a complete game changer for building reliable AI systems. But as we build these more powerful and automated systems, we also create new vulnerabilities. So we have to build stronger defenses against two major types of attacks.
The first major threat is something called prompt injection. This is where a clever user input can trick an application into completely ignoring its developer set instructions. Like telling a customer service bot to forget all the rules and just give you a discount code.
And the second is jailbreaking. This is where a user tries to get around the model's built-in safety filters, basically tricking it into generating harmful or forbidden content that it's been designed to avoid.
So what does all this mean for you? Well, it means that prompting isn't just a standalone trick anymore. It's becoming a core skill inside a much broader engineering discipline.
We're seeing this massive shift away from the idea of a prompt engineer and towards the rise of the AI engineer. This is someone who doesn't just write prompts. They engineer entire systems where prompting is just one powerful tool among many, right alongside code, data, and automation. So let's just quickly recap the toolbox you've just built. For your foundation, you've now mastered effective few-shot prompting. For reasoning, you can use chain of thought to guide the model's logic. You know about the power of automation and the absolutely critical need for defense to build secure apps.
The world of AI isn't that confusing maze anymore. It's an open field of possibilities. You have the map, and now you have the tools. The only question left is, what are you going to build?